In this video, I'm going to show you how you can land your first agency client faster than you ever thought was possible and completely automated. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you the cheat code that makes sure that you're going to close them at the highest closing rate you ever possibly could, completely automated. So firstly, you need to be aware of a few things. There are different client acquisition channels, meaning you can get clients in a bunch of different ways. How we're gonna go through it in this video is through a cold outreach automated system from start until close. So there's no paid ad strategy, no image or referral or DM strategy, none of that. I'm going to show completely automated how to send cold emails at scale on a personalized level through leveraging AI in all aspects. So the software I use to send all my emails from is called Instantly. That's one of the major one. As a recording, there's either Instantly or Smartly. And the choice is as a preference, I prefer Instantly. And as you can see here in this campaign, I've sent nearly 3,300 emails and have received 15 opportunities, meaning 15 people that have said, yeah, I'm interested in your service. Can you tell me a little bit more? Or can we book a call? Or what's your price? Or any of the positive reply intent, which it's a good start, but to be honest, that doesn't mean anything. You can juice up these numbers quite drastically if you see people with a dashboard that has very low sending volume and very high opportunity. So you need to be some sort of skeptical when you see this. But what I want to show you with this is how you can handle all of this 15 and the more to come completely automated. Previously, a lot of agency owners hired a VA from usually the Philippines, or they even had an SDR in their team handling all the inbox management, which, well, was good to some extent, but human is at error at some times. Like some leads can fall between the cracks, or not having accurate systems of when, what, who, and where you followed up, etc. But that has completely changed now that AI has entered the game like never before, specifically for us in the agency space. So how I handle all the leads I get in from all my different campaigns simply through what I like to call an AI inbox management, meaning I have taught my AI what types of replies that usually come in and how I want it to reply to those replies. So it takes the sales process forward, completely automated without me doing anything. Because there are few replies or objections that you most likely get that kind of falls in the same bucket in one way or another. So as you can see, here is my Anything workflow, my automation software where I have built this. So it kind of looks like a pitchfork or a fork, as you can see. And each fork goes into one different objection or one different answer, such as, what's your price? Talk to someone else. Not interested. Could you tell me a little bit more? Or how do you mean? Or what do you sell? Or can we hop on a call? I need this. So all of these different replies, which is usually one or another that you get when you send this type of ideal candidate prospect campaigns on a high automated level, is, as you see, very automated. So if it start off, it reads through the email, filter it, qualifies it, and decide which route it's supposed to take, no matter the reply it gets. And all of these replies are tailored and streamlined in order to get the sales calls to happen. And on the sales calls, well, that's obviously good to have sales calls, but then you need to be able to close them. And here comes the cheat code that not a lot of people are leveraging in the agency space today. It's the ROI calculator. For this particular campaign, I sold sales calls, meaning I increased their revenue. When you pitch an agency or a business owner, they're either going to buy from you if you can increase their sales or decrease time that they spend on something, and they need to find it valuable. And that's why the ROI calculator works so good in both extents, and it becomes super logical for them if you sell a revenue increased service. So, for example, I sold this system to a particular niche, and I said, let's get you 50 more calls a month. And industry standard shows that it's 80% show up rate somewhere around 75, 78, but 80 is a good benchmark. It's usually not higher. It could be a bit lower, but 80 was pretty decent as well for these type of clients that I talked to. And the closing rate were everywhere between 20 to 45 and somewhere at the higher end. So 35 is a good rate to go into market with. And each client that they get, they make 25K from, meaning they can invoice a client once or multiple times, but nevertheless, they make 25K from one single client. And with these metrics on the left-hand side, you see the total result that they'll get is 12 meetings a month, 4 closed deals, which will add an additional 105K in monthly revenue. So as long as you price your agency service below 105K, they're going to be at the profit, because then it makes total sense for them. It will be asking, do you want 105K? Because that's the result that your agency can offer to them. Do you want an additional 105% monthly? Yes or no? Okay, you want that. Okay, then this is my price. Because do you want to add a 1.2 million in your bottom line on a yearly basis? Okay, then this is my price. And if you want an investment summary, you can simply show them that. And let's say they want an even bigger package, so you can build even more. So you have an upsell program. Well, let's change these numbers up. You want 30 meetings a month. Well, the system calculates everything itself. Okay, then that's 24 meetings, then 8 closed deals a month. Obviously, it's a double 15. So as you can see, okay, now this is my price because this is what you get. You should always have result-based pricing, because that means you are very irresistible to what you have to offer them. So if you want this type of system, or if you want to set it up for yourself, start by checking out the links down below to this video, so you can start it and get your first client completely automated and faster than I ever thought was possible. And don't forget to leverage the ROI calculator. Simple go into Lovable. This is where I build this. And simple say, I want an ROI calculator that can qualify and show meeting statistics as of this service I'm going to sell, if that's what you're selling. Or for example, if you sell high converting land page or websites, I'm selling websites that's going to increase clients conversion rate with X. And then you have an identical process that will improve your close rate and get you more clients simultaneously. I hope this helps.